what have you found to be the best profession for manifestors? So I'm always a little bit hesitant to give specific professions because I don't want people to feel limited by their design, to be like, okay, I'm a projector and therefore I can only be a coach, or I'm a generator and therefore I can only, I don't know, be an entrepreneur. So I will just say that the core qualities for an ideal career for a manifestor, it's all about freedom. Having the freedom to kind of do what you want, when you want, in your own way. It's also about having space to be in your own creative flow, so you're not stopping every 5 minutes to ask for permission. It's important to work with people where there's a really strong, clear communication dynamic, where you're not being pestered with questions all the time, but you're kind of informing them of what's going on and they're doing the same for you. It's also important as a manifestor that there's some respect for your energy cycles. What I mean by that is that you might have periods of time where you're like totally on fire, like weeks or days or hours, and then periods of time where you're not on fire and you've got to rest and recharge. And so having the space to honor both seasons of that is so important. I think more specifically where I see manifestors thrive is many entrepreneurs, whether it's a solo entrepreneur or working within a team. But I've also seen manifestors thrive in a more corporate environment if they're given a domain to be in charge of. If they're like, this is your domain, go do what you want and let us know how it goes. So I've seen it work in lots of different configurations, but I would think more about the core qualities: freedom, autonomy, ability to be in your creative flow, and respect for your natural cycles. And one other piece I would add that I forgot to mention is that manifestors are so naturally disruptive. They come into a space and they just see all the ways that things can be made better and probably want to change it all and catalyze change in that space. So it's so important to work with people that really appreciate that disruptive nature that you have and are not threatened by it.